It does have a pad on it.
It has a pad on it.
I remember when I had to play video games.
Rusty metal chair with no pad.
The rusty metal like fold up chair. Like
Yeah, we put like a towel on it because it
I not for me, dude. I just fucking but like all the time I would I just stand up like while I play video games and I'd sit back down and I stand up and I'd sit back down. When it gets intense.
Welcome to Patrick and Cerebral Paulsy, aka PCP.
There it is. We're back, guys. We're back.
We're back.
Back in the game. We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
Shit.
I didn't even finish my intro, Paul. I don't even know what I said. But whatever. I'm Patrick Smith. This is Paul Smith, and we're Paul's all crippled and shit.
Yep.
Yeah, it's been a fucking hiatus.
Well, you know what?
The fans have been demanding. We just started talking about this.
Sure.
We had 450 trillion fans. You know? I mean, we're getting
Even though
censored.
there's,
We're
like,
getting censored. It's the most ridiculous
8
thing
billion people in there.
ever in the history. Probably a lot happened since.
Oh yeah, no, a lot's
since
happened.
we recorded.
You know what? You want do we start negative?
Yeah, let's just start. Demarius Thomas.
Yesterday.
So sad. Oh, so sad.
Yesterday, which is like we're recording this on the 10th. It's Friday.
So, yeah, passed away Thursday night from a seizure in the shower. That's what his cousin alleged. I confirm it really.
But they don't suspect foul play. No, I haven't seen anything for the last like 14 hours or so. Because I've been sleeping and working.
Yeah,
but
you know, great football player. He was.
He was the absolute 5-time Pro Bowler, 5 consecutive Pro Bowls. He was an elite number 1 receiver in fantasy football and in real football.
Yeah.
In 2000, pretty much 2014 to like 2018.
Yeah,
like
I even think 2013 he was his like shining year.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
He was drafted in 2010.
Yeah, he got drafted in 2010. I'm pretty sure 12 was the year that Tebow threw him the touchdown. The touchdown against the Steelers in the playoffs in the overtime, and like he ran down and got like 60, 70 yard time. Like he was he
was a big dude.
In his prime, he was utterly amazing.
And I mean, it's crazy. I mean, fantastic athlete. I mean, just sizable, but yeah. During his stretch of
5 consecutive Pro Bowl appearances.
Yeah, I mean, just
which is ridiculous, by the way. You know, you just to get drafted in the first round, first receiver taken in 2010, by the way.
Yeah.
To get drafted in the first round, be 22nd overall.
Yeah, one of our friends said, you know, the best him and Peyton Manning the best duo, probably in comparison to Tom Brady, Randy Moss. You know,
I mean, you could look at Peyton Manning, Marvin Harrison. You could look at Brett Favre.
Anyway, you know, 33, way too young. I wonder if there's any health complications.
I'm also
to football.
I'm also curious about that too.
Because I mean, we have multiple studies coming out of the NFL. We've got concussion stuff, all that jazz. That just sucks.
You know, I'm just constantly thinking like, no way this is possible. Like when he sent that, like I was just like, thinking to myself, no way this is possible. And I looked it up and there and what the fuck.
Yeah, it sucks.
He's a guy born in 1987? 87?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
No one should
making us.
No one should die fucking young, man.
Death is around the corner and live your day.
Only the good die young, so that tells me he was a good person.
Yeah. Yeah, very good stuff. But
and I hope he's in heaven. Kill off the greats.
Yeah. Fuck, it sucks. Oh, let's get some happier stuff here. I don't want to get trudged down to. I know we're gonna definitely talk about some deep and fucking. Oh,
yeah.
God damn it, Paul.
Yeah.
we just fucking. It's just like fucking a magnet. We're attracting to the fucking shit.
Yeah, because there's so much
hell
shit
every day, and you're like, yeah,
there's
let's
so
just
much fucking shit. It's ridiculous.
Well, follow me on Twitter or Twitch, Patty Cakes. Yeah. I stream every Saturday and Sunday sometimes, mostly. I'm gonna actually try to stream during the weekdays too, even though I'm gonna have like no sleep. I don't give a damn. It's all about that grind, baby. It's about the grind, Paul. Yeah, I'll be playing games. I've been trying to play Battlefield, but also it's been laggy as fuck for me, so I don't know.
Probably for everyone else as well.
So we can talk a little bit about Battlefield. Battlefield 2042 came out, and it's been a fucking failure as a launch. It's been so fucking bad. I mean, I do have fun moments in the game. I'm like, oh, this feels like Battlefield. But then there's just other times I'm just like, God fucking damn it. How'd you fuck this game up? And we kind of figured out. I don't know if you've done any research. I can explain the whole thing, which is fucking insane.
No, but I would like to shout out another YouTube channel that is actually really popular, and you come across this and you don't know about what culture, just anything. They have a gaming channel, they have a movie channel.
Whatculture.com.
Yeah, they have all these different channels, but their gaming channel just released top 9 worst games of 2021, and Battlefield was like 5.
Yeah, it's so sad. Yeah, the player count is dropping crazy. And luckily it has crossplay, or I'd be fucked.
Oh yeah.
Because like in like 2 years, there's gonna be no on the PC.
Oh no.
But, okay, so
not unless they fix everything.
Yeah, which is
because it's fucking EA.
Yeah,
Fuck EA.
Fucking they just want to make money. Okay, I'm just gonna start off in the beginning. Initially, this game was supposed to be a battle royale, and then about a year and a half ago, they decided to scrap the battle royale, make that a game mode, and create a whole new game on top of that. So they had a year and a half to develop this game, and this is pretty much the main point is the developers that actually make this game possible. That we're working on the Frostbite engine since it's been out, since Battlefield 4, I think, or Battlefield 3.
Probably 2013.
Yeah, whenever Frostbite dropped, those developers that are completely that know the in and outs of this, you know, what the fuck, engine, you know, gaming engine. They know every aspect of it. They all quit after Battlefield 5's development because of how shitty Battlefield 5 was, and the reason why it was so shitty is because they were maneuvered to do things that they didn't want to do, and that weren't artistic. So they pretty much, some dude in a fucking suit just decided, hey, fuck your artistic belief and what you want this game to be.
You know, fuck the success of Battlefield 1 then.
Yeah, exactly.
Who wants Battlefield 1
You
again?
look at Battlefield 1, I mean, besides there were some bugs and glitches, but like every game
has bugs and glitches. Like,
but it was a game that came out ready to play. You could play it day one out of the box, completely fine to play, and it had little balancing issues, nothing game breaking.
Yeah, and
that was a problem.
Every game can be patched now. I mean, that's the reality of this industry, and we can discuss that too.
But Battlefield 2042 was not that game. It should have been delayed a year at least, because guess what? Halo delayed their game a year, and they're getting phenomenal reviews.
Oh yeah, I have not played the multiplayer or single player campaign yet, but I have Game Pass, and I'm looking forward to downloading that. And honestly, it's fantastic because day one release, you're just like, oh, I can just download this. I don't have to buy this.
Pretty dope.
Awesome.
But yeah, so the whole so these not old developers, I don't want to like age them, but these developers that have been with this engine, been with DICE, been with DICE for honestly since 2002. You know, these guys have been there this long, have left after Battlefield 5.
20 years.
Yes, I mean the combined age of these few developers were, I think, like the combined years they were there was like over 200 years of these guys' experience. And I'm like,
let's get rid of those. Let's not listen to those guys.
This is completely EA's fault, overshadowing developers that want to create a good game for the gamers. And I mean, if you don't listen to your audience, your game's gonna fail. And what is happening right now is they are killing Battlefield, and Battlefield's fucking dead. The next Battlefield is not gonna have nearly unless they come out with some crazy stuff that's actually for the people that want to play the game.
Yeah, that works.
They're never gonna sell another Battlefield title
like they anticipate.
Yeah, exactly. Like Battlefield 4 sold, like Battlefield 1 sold, like Battlefield 5 even sold, kind of. Yeah. Battlefield 5 is on PC at least. Their number is catching the concurrent player count is catching up to Battlefield 2042.
Oh Jesus! Fuck.
And Battlefield 5 launched. So
it's just plummeting right now.
Yeah. It launched in a rough state, but it is a good game now.
I would say that, but like
by the playable though.
Yeah, by the time like 6 months into Battlefield 1, it was
phenomenal. I mean, phenomenal.
Awesome.
There's no destruction in this game, and the destruction is fucking abysmal. There are fucking tornadoes that do nothing, that don't kill you when you get sucked into a tornado, that literally are just a nuisance, and it's taking up processing power and fucking GPU, fucking your memory. It's just a waste of everything. The game runs so fucking poorly, and you lose memory, which is the best way to describe it is when you play more games.
Yeah.
Your performance goes down. So you have to restart the game after every game if you want peak performance for your game, which is fucking ridiculous.
Fuck.
For a game that's coming out in 2021, it is such a pathetic thing for a game. But listen, I have hope, and I really do think this game in a year, if they do the right things and don't fucking try to fucking cosmetic shove everything down your fucking throat, which they want to do. That's literally their whole goal, is to shove every cosmetic down your fucking throat and make you buy everything. Oh,
here's microtransactions.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Yeah, exactly.
The $60 price tag was not nearly enough. No.
Yeah, they literally want to be another Call of Duty. They're like, your Battlefield. If you created a really good core gameplay, Rainbow Six is a good example.
Yeah,
people want to buy their stuff because they have a great core game.
Oh yeah. No, I mean that was 6 years ago. That was created almost.
People are still buying their shit
and playing it on the X, man.
Yep. Valorant's in the
think about the state that launched in and where it is now.
Yeah.
And like that's what you're kind of hoping for Battlefield, but like you're not optimistic because
they dropped
it's EA
support. Yeah, they dropped support for Battlefield 1 and then Battlefield 5. With Battlefield 2042 coming out, they decided to drop support because they wanted to focus all their energy on Battlefield 2042. But this is after they said that they're going to support these games for 10 years, which they didn't. So anything they say about Battlefield 2042, like, hey, we're going to support this game for 10 years, a complete lie. It could be a complete lie. You can't trust anything they say. Fucking ridiculous. Anyway, I do have some fun with the game sometimes. You know, when you get those multi-kill streaks. And just, some of the new stuff is interesting and fun, but a lot of people are just using a wingsuit chick, and she flies around and sneaks behind people.
Oh yeah,
this gets killed.
The operators. That's another big
yeah.
For people.
Yeah, that's I think their idea with the operators was to use them to be able to sell skins of these operators too, and that was the whole purpose of it. But it's kind of game breaking in some aspects because you have literally anyone can be a medic and revive, and it's just not. It doesn't feel like Battlefield at that point. And yeah, I mean it's a lot more solo gameplay. You don't really like, oh hey, you can have your ammo crate. You can be a fucking medic and have an ammo crate. You know, it's really weird. It's weird. It doesn't feel like Battlefield.
Yeah.
Yeah, and anyone you can. I mean, I don't know.
It's just I don't like. When you get these big companies and they have all these ideas like, oh, let's make it more streamlined and better for not necessarily the community that made it popular. Let's make it more appealing to everyone. You fuck it up. Fuck it up so much. I mean, look at Diablo 3. How bad they fucked that up. And then they tried to come out with a mobile thing. And at BlizzCon, someone in the audience, they asked questions, which I don't know why the fuck they would ever do this for a mobile Diablo game, but someone asked, is this a joke? Like an off-time October Fool's joke? Like, he didn't know what to say. The guy who was presenting this didn't know what to say because
you don't want to, especially Diablo fan. I mean, these people are fucking hardcore gamers, and then you come out there with this bullshit,
and this mobile game,
this actual bullshit to actual gamers, and they're like, "You're fucking joking, right?"
Yeah.
I mean,
and that's the state of this industry right now. It's like you can release an unfinished product. And
garbage.
Yeah.
Garbage.
And convince people to buy it. And that's just fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, this is why a lot of single player game, The Last of Us, God of War, they're succeeding because they're releasing games that are finished.
Yeah. And
that's why. But fuck it.
Yeah. That is why
I want to play.
That's why PS4 won the generation. That's why. The 8th generation went to the PS4, and those games I've played multiple times. I was thinking about going back to Last of Us 2 and doing Grounded Plus because I haven't got the trophies for that yet. But Oh my god,
Oh,
it's such a
God.
grind. It's such a grind, but I love it so much. It's
Oh.
awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I have fucking games I haven't even played because, like I have Watch Dogs 2. I haven't played that. I mean, I tried to.
I mean, I feel like we all do though. Like,
Yeah, I mean, like, fuck, Skyrim. But the thing is, with Skyrim is just I know I'm gonna be addicted.
Yeah,
and I can't.
yeah.
I
I,
can't. I don't have the time.
I
have the
started it when I had my old Xbox One, and then it shat the bed, and I got my new Xbox and downloaded it. I've been playing other things.
Yeah, I'm super scared. Oh, I also have the Fallout expansions now because I got them for fucking cheap. They got them cheap as fuck. I got the fucking season. The season pass was like $50,
Yeah.
like when it was all out. Now, yeah, for like $5, dude. I was like, shit. But like, I'm
A
addicted
6-year-old game that's really good.
I'm
Fun
addicted to
play.
fucking Fallout 4, dude. Oh god. But yeah, I mean,
Dude, that's the awesome thing about Game Pass too, is because Xbox owns Bethesda,
yeah.
so
or
all their
Microsoft.
Bethesda games, yeah. Like I just played through Wolfenstein 1 and 2, and I did both storylines with Wyatt and Fergus, and it's fucking sweet. It's a lot not to kill him.
Well, that's what. All right. Yeah, I did last week. I mean, Paul was just being lazy. The 2 weeks beforehand, we were just fucking busy as shit. But then Paul was being lazy as fuck last week.
Well, you know what?
Lazy as fuck.
You know what? I want to do something right now. Just hey, fans of the Ohio State Buckeyes. You remember what it was like to win? You remember what it's like to win against Michigan? Well, that didn't happen this year. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. Because you want to know something? Hassan Haskins ran over your ass. 5 fucking straight runs on their last drive. 63 yards. Everyone and their mother. I don't care if it was a 97-year-old woman. She knew what was going to happen, and you guys couldn't stop it. Because you're a garbage team in a garbage fucking state. Go to fucking hell. We're the Big Ten champs, baby. Woo! Go blue. Okay. Sorry.
So I'll add to that. Kenneth Walker gets fucking snubbed for a fucking Heisman.
Yeah,
Heisman
Heisman did, but
nomination.
he did win Dope Walker, and I was watching that
Fucking ridiculous. Whatever. Keep going.
the replay of it on ESPN last night, and you could tell he was really nervous when he was speaking, like obviously, but you could also tell he's really intelligent, and
Yeah.
that probably really helps like his ability to
Nick Chubb-esque.
yeah
like
that's
Nick Chubb.
yeah. This guy is going to be fantastic. This guy.
All right, what about your boy? Apparently, he was asked if he was a Lions fan. And he's like, it's hard to true for a team that doesn't win, and that's not the answer you want from a guy that might go to the Lions first overall.
You know what? He is number 1 on Mel Kiper's big board, and I don't blame him. You go watch this guy. He's Watt-esque. Like he looks like
Yeah, he
another
just-
Watt.
Just blows up tackles. You're like, how?
Like,
Doesn't make sense.
I saw this.
You can get yoked too.
I think it was against Maryland. There was a screen pass, and he literally gets outside and breaks up the screen. Like gets the guy who catches the screen pass, the running back who catches the screen pass and tackles him like a yard downfield. But like it's insane what he's able to do. Again, he reminds me of Watt. He really like JJ
Yeah,
and
JJ.
TJ,
they're all
but
pretty
more,
fucking good.
more JJ.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I mean, size-wise.
yeah,
too.
lengthy as
Yeah.
fuck, man. But yeah, right now he is Mel Kiper's number 1. And you want to know something? I wouldn't hate it. I would not hate it.
No, I mean,
I'd actually love it. But Kayvon Thibodeau is also fantastic. He has declared for the draft. He won't be playing in a bowl game. I'm really looking forward to this Georgia Michigan matchup, and the Alabama Cincinnati matchup less so. But
do you think you got snubbed for number 1?
I'm sorry.
Do you think you got snubbed for number 1?
Who got?
Alabama lost.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you guys won.
Yes,
You got snubbed for
yes,
number 1.
yes.
Yeah. I think that was
Okay,
a
we beat
consensus around
Iowa
the
by
college
39 points. By 39 points in the Big Ten championship. They did not score a touchdown. They did not score a fucking touchdown. Yes, they got into the red zone. They did not score a touchdown. We stopped them. We stuffed them. I knew it was going to be an easy game. There was a point in the Ohio State game when Michigan was down 10-7. It was like, oh, here we go again.
Yeah.
But they just could not stop the run, and that's the thing that I think Michigan State got away from. The reason that they didn't beat Ohio State. I think they were perfectly capable of beating Ohio State. I just
Yeah.
think they got away from Kenneth Walker,
Yeah.
and
Well, I mean, like
fucked
you
him.
know, yeah.
it fucked him.
Yeah, if they were more if they kind of shook it up a little bit with Kenneth Walker,
Yeah,
not just
yeah.
not just fucking straight down the fucking between the
I
tackles.
mean, but I think they had the ability, and like the Michigan offensive line, that's a ridiculous group. Our center, I don't know, I don't want to mispronounce his name, but he was number 68. He's going to be a doctor. He literally is going to be. He's in medical school, and he is he's a leader. He's a captain. He's awesome. He's fantastic. He's one of our best players, and that's like the way that Michigan controlled the line of scrimmage against Ohio State gives me a lot of confidence and a lot of hope against Georgia in that dominating defense, especially considering what Alabama did to them. But I don't think we have the skill positions out wide that Alabama does. I don't think anyone does, frankly.
Yeah.
Maybe Ohio State. But, what Michigan did against them, they let them have those 10, 15-yard gains, but nothing beyond that. And they shut them down. And it feels different. It feels different now, guys.
It was very impressive. I mean, I have to give up to Jim. It was fucking only his first time being Ohio State, and then, is it really? I mean, really first great season.
Yeah.
He's had.
I mean, he's had
is this 7th year.
Yeah, but he's had 2 other 10-win seasons.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like they,
it doesn't feel. I get what you're saying. It doesn't feel the same.
It
That's what
doesn't
I'm
feel the same.
Trying to portray it literally doesn't feel the same.
It doesn't.
This feels like he has a great team.
Like
and
Michigan
doing
has
the right
turned a
things.
corner, and it's going to be easier to recruit. And like I look at our future, and I look at Antrell Anthony at wide receiver wearing 1. Which if you're wearing 1 at Michigan as a wide receiver, you better be goddamn good. But JJ McCarthy is our future. That guy's ridiculous. That first game, they showed, and I found it incredibly funny. They showed a video of him on his high school field, and he's scrambling out right, throws it back left about 50 yards, hits a guy perfectly, and he did that to Baldwin, in the game, in our first game against Western Michigan, when we were up big and they took out Cade McNamara and pretty much all the starters. And I see his ability to do that and to use his legs. Like, if he becomes just a great pocket passer, man, y'all fucked.
I wish I watched more college football, but I don't. I mean, I don't know. I guess I root for State. I guess I can say that, but I don't really watch college football.
I said y'all. I
Oh.
said y'all. Oh god.
Oh well, yeah, I come to Southern fuck. You probably become one of them conservatives. You fucking you wimpy. You son of a bitch. You turn
I
on the cause, Paul.
I
you
don't
piece of
really
shit.
have a problem with conservatives.
Whatever.
No, we don't.
Anyway,
Just one.
the Lions. We got our first dubs.
First W.
First W. That was great.
Miracles happen.
I really do like Dan Campbell. And I think
After that first Vikings loss where he was crying,
tearing up.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like it's just so close, and he just
he knows it. He knows that this team's fighting for him, and they're still going to
like
fight
legitimately. It's not a great team skill wise. These guys have came together. It's like a fucking.
I think what Brian said to us. We visited our friend Brian and his newborn baby and his wife. A couple weeks ago. Again, we were busy.
Goddamn little baby.
And yeah, he's adorable. But the baby, not Brian.
Brian, fucking ugly fuck.
But
Brian, you ugly fuck.
But Brian made a good point, and he's like, he's made it quite clear these are not the players he wants on his team, and this is a total rebuild from the ground up. And I don't honestly think Jared Goff's the quarterback he wants, but I think he can play well at times if we have a legitimate running game. It's just our offensive line needs to play better, stay healthy, which is
staying healthy because they are a pretty elite offensive line when it comes to offensive lines in the NFL. I mean, let's be realistic. We have top guys. Our center right now.
Yeah, who's hurt right now? Out,
Taylor Decker
out for the season. Taylor Decker, who not having the best season, but more of his Lions just in general.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, you can't. He's our left tackle.
Yeah.
There's a lot of pressure on there, especially if you don't have. you're short staffed on the line in general.
And Penny Sewell's been dealing with, I think, a shoulder injury.
Yeah.
I might be wrong about that, but he's been
Anyway,
dealing with some injuries.
if we get fucking healthy, we get a line healthy with Swift in the backfield. With Swift is
And
I
there's
mean-
no one in this draft class that I love at the quarterback position, which is
Yeah.
why I'm hesitant to go quarterback at one.
yeah, it's definitely difficult.
But we could be a Brown situation where we take the best defender off the board, and if you think that's Aiden Hutchinson, which I'm starting to believe because I mean he holds the record for Michigan sacks in a season. Go watch him. Go watch his tape, man. If you're questioning why this guy's in the Heisman race, and that's going to be announced tomorrow, I think that's going to end up being Bryce Young from Alabama. But yeah, go watch his highlight tape and tell me that guy doesn't deserve to be in New York.
Okay.
Okay.
Next, sorry. I'm just trying to think of the subject. So
Yeah.
we're gonna keep flip flopping
Yeah,
here
yeah.
from bad to good.
Oh.
Let's talk about the old thing that kind of happened that developed during.
Oh yeah.
Oh no! I mean, even older than that. I know what you're gonna. That's another flip flop, Paul. I can read Paul like a book.
Shit.
We're gonna talk about the verdict. Well, actually, two verdicts, but first verdict is of Kyle Rittenhouse being acquitted.
I love how he knew. I'm sorry, but I love how he
everyone-
knew exactly what I was thinking, and then
Yeah, we're twins. It's telekinesis.
It was fucking crazy.
I'm not fucking.
Quick
joking.
story.
It's
Quick story.
telekinesis.
Yeah, no,
We
quick
know
story.
what everybody's doing right now.
Last week we were at the store. Last week we were at the store. And Pat's like, last night I had a dream about you. You died. I was
Yeah.
like, last night I had a dream that I got murdered,
Yeah,
and
it was hard.
it was hard. It was
Yeah,
emotional.
Yeah, it sucks. You don't really think about the emotions and how emotional it gets, but fuck, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so we had Kyle Rittenhouse verdict. He got acquitted on all charges, or
Yeah.
not guilty on all charges. I guess acquitted. But I mean, it kind of not a surprise because
No.
everything that he could have been charged with, or could have kind of led him towards a more guilty verdict, was thrown out of trial. I mean, it's a 17-year-old kid, but I think he had premeditation to go there and to cause a disruption, to get a reaction so he could get a legal kill. That's my whole belief on the situation. If you have a different belief, I don't give a fuck. You have your own fucking belief. Who cares? But anyway, yeah, he got acquitted and all this shit. I really don't think he should be a congressman, but I believe he's gonna be a congressman one day because all these fucking right-wing people are fucking propping this kid up because he got 2 legal kills and one of them was a pedophile. And so yeah, they're propping him up.
They want him to run for Congress.
Probably. I
What?
mean, I'm not 100% sure, but I know there are Congress. I forgot.
I mean, at least he's not
fuck.
gonna be able to do it for like 18 years.
Yeah. So the thing is, like, he has Congress. Congress. I forgot the congressman. Offered him an internship.
Was it Matt Gates?
Maybe Matt Gates.
Fuck Matt Gates.
Yeah, fuck Matt Gates. Who gives a fuck? Honestly, fuck most politicians.
Yeah, fuck most politics. God.
Shout out Bernie and AOC. They're fighting for the causes. But anyway.
Katie Porter, we love you.
But yeah, I mean, and Katie Porter, god damn it, I love that. Like, honestly, I'm not attracted to her that much, but man, she can fucking own some billionaires, and that just makes my dick hard. Just makes my fucking dick hard, Paul.
That's why I love Elizabeth Warren.
Same. Okay, yeah, I mean, besides the Cherokee shit, I think that's kind of
Yeah,
bullshit.
no, but I think she was trying to
Whatever.
play Trump's game, and that wasn't good.
Yeah, you have to be Trump to play Trump's game. Let's
Yeah.
be realistic. But not conservatives really happy about it. Kyle Rittenhouse gonna be on every fucking conservative podcast for the fucking next 10 years. He's gonna get a fucking job. He's gonna be a politician. Just guarantee it. And his life is set. And I don't think that should be the case. I don't think a kid should.
For a person who killed people.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. No. I mean,
I would feel emotionally bad about that, regardless of whether or not
Yeah.
they deserved it. That has to affect you emotionally.
Yeah, I mean, I'm making fun of a 17-year-old kid. Well, he's 18 now. But at 17, he fucking did some stupid shit. But like fucking 17 days prior, I forgot. He's taking videos of fucking looters. And he's like, if I had my gun right now, I'd fucking shoot him. And like I'm like, how's that not premeditation? Anything like
How's that thrown out?
yeah, just thrown out because the judge is a little conservative, back, a little
Yeah.
saying
Yeah.
yeah, whatever. But you know, I don't
Mitch
know.
McConnell did a fantastic job of
Crying.
blocking all of those appointments that Donald Trump could fill.
Oh,
Yeah, there was about 140 vacancies, and Donald Trump is like, it was like 2017. He was like, for some reason, Barack Obama didn't fill these vacancies because he's not good at his job. He didn't do his job, and it's like Mitch McConnell blocked all of those appointments that he made,
yeah.
including his Supreme Court appointment, Merrick Garland, who is now our
Victor.
Attorney General. I'm sorry, Attorney General. But yes, he's our Attorney General. But they didn't even have a confirmation, a confirmation hearing on him in the Senate. Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah, fuck politicians. Oh, I can tell you something. Oh God, I have so much to talk about. I have so much.
Yeah,
I have so much to talk about. Anyway, but the Calvin House very fucking came through, and you know, I think it's a kind of failure to him because he needs
There needs to be some sort of
there is. I mean, he has like I'm not like again. He's 17 years old. At the time, he's 17 years old. He's not a full grown man, but you know, he can be tried as an adult, which he was tried as an adult. Yeah, and I don't want to say, hey, this kid should get his life thrown away, but there's definitely some mental illness, fucking not mental illness, but like there's some thought process that's fucked up that makes him think that it's okay for him to provoke a reaction and then use his right to self-defense. And it's like he wanted to get this to happen.
Yeah.
Why do you want to kill someone? Why do you want to provoke a reaction? There are people out there that, I mean, they make fucking YouTube videos of them provoking a reaction. Check out Fed Smoker, the craziest motherfucker you ever seen. This guy's on meth. I definitely told you about this guy. He's on meth. He walks up to like fucking cops and he's like, "What you doing, bud?" And the cop's like, "Nothing." He's like, Good. I got this baby raper stamp. Stamp her fucking head, cop." And these cops are like, "What?" He's like,
what?
He'll walk up to cops and be like, "Are you a good cop?" Like the cop would be like, "Yeah." And he'd be like, "That's good, because I thought you were gonna be a chomo, and I was gonna have to take the baby raper stamp to your forehead, baby." Because he's on meth, and so he's called Fed Smoker because he smokes out bad cops. He's like, I taken down double secret agents 20 times. But he'll go to like security guards too.
He needs to get off meth. He needs to get off meth immediately.
Okay, I can spoiler alert. He passed away in 2020 from apparent maybe a meth overdose. No one really knows how he died. But
that would sound right.
There's a death picture of him just holding a jug of piss, and yeah, with his Fed Smoker mobile. But he's also a guy that lit his hair on fire to cut his hair. Yeah, I definitely told you about this guy. He pulled his teeth out. His most famous video is him walking up to the security guard and saying, "What you doing here, bud? I just wanted to see what's going on." And like security guard's like, "You can't fucking film me." He's like, "I can do whatever the fuck I want, you fucking chomo." He's like, "You fucking, I'm gonna put this baby raper stamp on your face." He's like, "You calling me a baby raper?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm fucking on your baby raper." And he's like, "Touch my camera through the fence, you fucking faggot."
It sounds like a really extreme Rick.
No, it's the greatest fucking.
Sounds like
content.
a really extreme Rick. Which, by the way.
Oh yeah, I watched fucking whatever, Rick and Morty. Yeah, I watched it. It's a really good show. It's a really good show.
Pickle Rick, bitch.
It's Pickle Rick. I'm Pickle Rick. But yeah, anyway, what I was getting to is, yeah, there's people that make content, you know, out of fucking provoking a reaction because they have a fucking need to provoke a reaction from someone. Yeah. And I think Calvin House was actually provoking a reaction that day.
Yeah, it seemed like it.
But anyway, you know, got thrown out and he's fucking quitted, so he can't do anything. Whatever. Yeah, I don't think he's a menace to society, really. You know, maybe he is. Watch him get another illegal kill, and that's the problem. But legally, what he did, you know, from a legal standpoint, what they were trying, yeah, it was quite obvious he was going to get acquitted. Or there's going to be a civil war brewing if he didn't. Like, okay, whatever. Civil war, Tim Pool. He's a Democrat.
I think
he's a Democrat.
I think about the Civil War, and then I think about the scene from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 when Rocket when there's a mutiny and Rocket's like, preferably good you guys have it out, and then I go stand over there, and that's what I think. He's just like, I'm gonna go stand over there while you guys go.
Antifa, you know.
Yeah,
You and you guys can go at it.
you guys can fight.
Yeah.
That's
Fucking
cool.
crazies. Bunch of crazies. Just go at it. It's fine.
If the neo-Nazis win, we're going to Canada.
Yeah, we're going to Canada, baby. Anyway, so that happened. Then I kind of want to get into this one look thing before I want to talk about the other fucking main story that's kind of going on still. So there was a back in 2018. Oh yeah, we're sponsored by Coke
We
Zero,
are not sponsored by Coke Zero.
Coca-Cola Zero Sugar.
We are not sponsored by Coca-Cola Zero Sugar.
Yeah, we're not sponsored by them. But one day, you know, they're gonna be sponsoring us. Give me all the Coke Zeros. I'm gonna be drinking them all. Drink all that fucking aspartame, baby. Up my asshole. Fuck yeah, baby. Fuck.
It's Friday, baby. Fuck.
It's Friday, baby. Fuck, baby. Fuck, baby. Fuck, baby. Fuck, baby. Fuck.
We
baby.
didn't. No, we honestly every week we do that.
It's Friday, baby. Fuck,
when I
baby.
get in the
Fuck,
car.
baby. Fuck, 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 baby. I can't say fuck, baby that fast. Fuck, baby. Fuck, baby. Fuck, baby. Fuck, baby. Okay, whatever. But yeah, I'm pumped. It's Friday. This is gonna come out on Monday, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I could probably release it Sunday. You know, for our eagerly waiting 200 billion fans. You know, even though YouTube's suppressing our numbers, those pieces of shit. Anyway, I watched a story, and this is kind of no news. These two parents were abusing their 15 children.
15.
Yeah, 15. I think it was 15. Whatever. I watched a story on how one of the daughters escaped, went to the cops, and she's 17 years old, but she has. I mean, she literally was only like, I don't know, had access to the outside world twice in her life. So she learned everything from her siblings and her parents, which, I mean, her dad's an engineer, but he doesn't look like an engineer. He was an engineer. He made a lot of money. And his mom, their mom did nothing. Like, they just sat around the house or whatever. But they wouldn't feed their kids enough food. They would stay in the same clothes. They wouldn't bathe for fucking months and months. They get chained up at night. Anyway, so the one daughter, she's 17 years old, and she breaks out of her house in the middle of the night. And I mean, this is fucking insane. She takes one of the phones that was her older siblings that really didn't have connection to the internet or whatever, but was able to dial 911. And she called the police, and she said like, "Hey, blah blah blah." She told them the whole story, but in like it sounded like a 10-year-old telling you this. And then she's like, "Do you know where you are?" It's like, I don't know. She didn't know what a sidewalk was. The police officer that came and approached her first and actually made contact, they're like, he literally thought she was crazy, you know, because she's. I mean,
Yeah, because they're isolated.
It was
That's
insane.
Fucking insane, dude.
Yeah, so he asked, like, "Are you on any medication?" She's like, "Medication?" Imagine not knowing, like, what, do you take any pills? And she's like, "Pill? I don't." She doesn't know what certain words are and certain things are, and so. Whatever. So the cop,
Yeah.
The
fucking scary.
the crazy thing is, the cop asked for, "Do you have proof of all this stuff happening?" You know, and she had photos on her phone of her brother and sisters chained up and shit, and you know the abuse, and get the search warrant for the home. Well, there was no search warrant needed because there was children in danger, so they don't need a search warrant to actually enter the property.
Yeah.
But they did get the law enforcement like gathered up so they could kind of search the property. But you know, anyway. The cop asked to see that, and if he didn't, imagine him just saying, "Oh, this girl's crazy," just knocks on the door. "Hey, we found your daughter. She's saying there's a bunch of kids chained up or something, and she doesn't have proof," and this cop is not really eager to kind of do that. He could just gave her back to her parents, and
It would have continued for God knows how long.
or she could have been dead.
Yeah.
Because they weren't in school, they were getting homeschooled, but there was no check-in by the the government agencies or anything. But yeah, so I mean, they got busted up. The parents got like fucking 25 years to life, but they paroled after like 22, I think. But yeah, they're also in their like fucking 50s or 60s or whatever, so they're gonna be pretty old if they get out.
If they get out.
Yeah.
If they
Survive, yeah. But yeah, and then their children, their younger children were split up. Their older children, there was like a GoFundMe for $600,000 that was run by a trustee, so it was a single woman that would be able to, give them money for, hey, I need a car for transportation. I need money for a bus fare so I can go to a job, or I need to go to this class to learn how to do some certain things.
Yeah.
And so anytime these adults would go to access the money that was raised for them, the trustee would say, no, that doesn't fit the parameters. And it's sealed by court records, so they can't see what the fuck the money is being used for. So it's theorized that this single lady that now is fired from being the trustee, it just stole the fucking $600,000 from these fucking kids or these adults. Or
when was this? Wait, I'm confused.
This is back in 2018.
Okay, so
Yeah, you've definitely seen these parents. I mean, whatever. One guy, he has like a fucking weird mullet. You've definitely seen these parents, and they fucking, I don't know. I don't want to I don't know what their names are, so I don't know how to really search it up.
I think, I think I heard something about that, but I wasn't.
Yeah, definitely. I've only saw I recognized their faces when I saw the video. Sorry, I'm gonna pull it up here, but
Holy fuck! But like, that's just terrifying. Like, I can't imagine being like a 20-something-year-old.
Yeah, the oldest was 32, and she looks like a 15-year-old, and she sounds like a 15-year-old, but it's just because
malnourished. I mean, if they're not fed for months and months and
definitely you seen these?
Oh
these
yeah,
parents.
those fucking
these people. This guy's a fucking engineer. It's a Turpin case. Just search up the Turpin case. You can see these fuckheads. Yeah, they deserve the rotten fucking. They deserve to be under the fucking jail. Pieces of shit.
Definitely
starving their kids. Like their refrigerator and freezers were full of food, and the mother had a fuck ton of just children's clothes that these kids could have worn, and a bunch of toys too. And it's mental. She has mental. Like there's definitely a mental illness with her, and the guy's feeding into it, and he had to file for bankruptcy, even though he's a prominent engineer at a defense contracting company, which is fucking like
that's terrifying.
Yeah, it's fucking insane. And he doesn't. I mean, this guy.
He's staring fucking daggers at me. That is Jesus.
Yeah. So fuck these people. But yeah. Yeah, you can't really see. They were pencil thin. I mean, these kids were pencil thin, and they literally didn't know anything outside. She didn't know what a fucking sidewalk was. She was running in the middle of the road, and her older sibling drew a map of where she kind of needed to go, to get away from the house. But they didn't know anything outside of it. They don't understand. I mean, they don't understand what fucking multiple countries.
So
are.
what has come up like so far with that is.
Oh yeah, well, it's a court sealed thing where they can't find out what the money went to.
Oh, so the trustee was the.
Yeah, the trustee was this woman, and this woman obviously just stole the fucking money, and now she's working for like a realty. She's a piece of shit. But also the other kids that weren't old enough to be home to live by themselves had to be put in a foster home.
Yeah,
and I think a few of them were actually abused in one foster home. And I'm like, geez, they're like the system failed these kids.
The life was already
not once, fucking multiple times. First of all, not even being able to find out this abuse is happening in the first place, putting them in the foster home where they're getting abused again, them not being able to live a normal life because of the flaws in our fucking our system's so fucking flawed. It's such a sad story. It's such fucking. It's just fuck these. I mean, whoever's overseeing this shit is just they should just. I don't know. Government's inefficient at its job. And,
quite obvious.
Yeah, fuck those people. But yeah, so sorry, I want to go on that little tangent just to talk about how shitty government can be. We got Ukraine. We got Russia moving a lot more troops to the Ukraine border.
Oh yeah,
and they were asking. I don't know. They weren't asking for troops. I don't even know if were they asking for guns. I don't know. They might have been asking for guns. I think Biden denied it because he doesn't want to get in the middle of this and drag us into a war.
But apparently, I read something a couple days ago that there's a meeting. There's a meeting that's going to take place where Biden is going to confront Putin about Ukraine, which may trigger World War III. You never know.
Oh, great. And then we have fucking China, too, or Uruguay. I don't know. I always forget how to fucking pronounce their fucking, the Muslims. I know that sounds.
Muslim.
I know that sounds fucked up, but
Oh,
it's the blank Muslims. I don't know the fucking name. Uruguay. I don't know.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know the fucking name.
You're gonna come across as just.
Yeah, fucking idiot. Whatever. I'm a fucking idiot. Who gives a fuck? If you're listening to me, you know I'm a fucking idiot. So shut the fuck up. Whatever. I'm just spitting out fucking stuff I know here. God. Whatever. But yeah, there's a genocide going on with them right now,
Oh,
and people are dropping out of the 2022 Chinese Winter Olympics because countries are, well, at least Australia has so far, but I believe other countries are gonna also follow suit. Germany just elected their new prime minister, chancellor. I knew they had a crazy fucking just dictatorship name, whatever. But it's not Merkel anymore, which Merkel was a badass. It is now this dude that was older or whatever. But they also quarantine. They force quarantine on unvaccinated people, which is, I mean, it's a way to get people vaccinated. I don't think there's a huge conspiracy. This is what I was gonna go off. I was going off on I don't think there's going to be a civil war happening, and more realistically, would have a world war happening. But I don't want any of it to happen because we have fucking nukes in play now, which is just the end of the world.
Yeah, fine.
Yep. But I don't think a civil war is going to happen. I also think you should get vaccinated because the science is there. Polio was eradicated back in the 20s, and that was
I think it was 50.
Oh, was it in the 50s? Oh yeah, polio was rampant in the 50s. But the vaccine was created in that time, or being researched in that time, And so if you trust something from the fucking 50s and it actually eradicated a disease that was fucking children's lives up, I mean, taking a vaccine now, that's pretty it's free for you. But yeah, also
Super simple.
There are pharmaceutical companies making a fuck ton of money off of it from the government subsidizing their income, which is pretty fucked up. But it has killed 800,000 Americans. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. I mean, we have a surplus. Yeah, I was kind of going off on all this shit, and I kind of sounded I was definitely a little angry. I was playing Battlefield while talking and just talking about some shit. And then and kind of into our main topic about the school shooting in Oxford, Michigan. We live in Michigan, in Oxford, Michigan, and
Same county as
Oakland County. Karen McDonald, prosecutor. So it happened in Oxford, Michigan. Four teenagers were killed.
a 15-year-old.
Yeah, a 15-year-old who was given a gun by his parents. So the crazy thing is, this was a gun that was intentionally bought for him.
A Friday beforehand.
Yeah. He was looking up ammo. He was looking at ammunition on his phone, and his parents were called, and the school asked, "Do you want to pick up your son because he's been looking at ammunition, and they can't do that during school time." And they're like, "No, it's fine." And the mother texted him like, "Hey, just don't get caught looking up ammunition." But whatever. So these parents knew that he had a gun, and they bought him this gun.
But like, did they know he had it on him? Like, that's the question.
Yeah. So I mean, they get charged with manslaughter. So the indication.
So this is a rare occurrence where parents are being charged, in these deaths because of them purchasing the gun and knowing that he had access to the gun. And I think this is the right decision.
Yeah.
To be honest, because they were fleeing. They were fleeing police. Like, let's be honest.
They say they weren't.
They say they weren't, but they definitely were.
Yeah, they're idiots too. They just have their phones on them. You're like, they can ping your fucking phone.
Yeah.
But yeah, they can make up the fucking bullshit excuse. Oh, I wanted to hide from the press. The press were all over me. Like, okay, whatever you say. That's their excuse. They're hiding from the press, and they ask someone, whatever, and so they don't want to be hounded. But or you could have just been in your home because the press aren't allowed in your home.
Yeah.
They could be outside your home, but being in your home, no press allowed. Whatever, sure. But yeah, buying your 15-year-old a gun, who's also like mentally unstable. I mean, like I don't know if you had the warning signs but there's something that's not right with this kid, and his parents failed him, the school failed him. You get over there, Paul?
I'm sorry. I'm just. Oh, okay. I have something in my.
Oh, well. Anyway,
I'm sorry. We'll get through that. Like our thoughts and prayers go out to the families of the victims. Like,
yeah,
this
it's
is
fucking rough. I can't.
It's right
like,
after Thanksgiving and right before Christmas.
Yeah.
This is a time of joy and happiness. It should be joy and happiness. Dealing with all of the horrible emotions that are going on.
Yeah, I was thinking when I had the dream about you fucking. Well, you had one day to live. That's how the dream went, and I was like, it was super sad. Fucking woke up all fucking teary and shit. It fucking sucked. But like, I was like, you legitimately have these thoughts, and since you're disconnected from like so many degrees from these people, you can't. It's more difficult to connect to them. But if you have a situation that you can kind of relate to, think about it. I couldn't imagine. One of the kids like actually like charged him and tried to like disarm him.
Yeah.
I was like.
I believe his name is Meyer Tate. I don't have my phone on there.
Yeah.
But the Michigan Wolverines wore a Tate patch and then 4 hearts underneath represent the 4 victims. It's really unfortunate. It truly is. Like,
I mean, their lives haven't even begun, and
Yeah.
like it's not even like I mean, there's not
a lot of like I think all of them were on the honor roll. At least 2 of them were on the honor roll, and like that's ridiculous. And I know one of them was 17 and about to go off to college next year.
his life just ended so short.
Gone. And it's like, for what fucking reason?
Dreams, aspirations. It's a human. I don't like. It's fucking. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I know this is. I'm not trying to be insensitive here, but like it's like also a fifth life. Like this kid was failed from. I don't know, like mental health issue. Like he has mental health issues that weren't addressed by his parents. His parents bought him a gun. His parents
the counselors
failed him.
were very concerned about him.
Yeah, and
Beforehand,
the school also failed him. Like
failed him as
well. Every adult in this kid's life failed him, and this shouldn't have happened. I mean, quite clearly, it shouldn't have happened. None of this should have happened, and all 5 of these people, the 4 victims, and this fucking kid, because he's 15 years old. He's not even a fucking.
Frankly, it's countless lives that were affected because we're not even discussing the families of these victims.
Yeah, I mean, like,
or their friends, and it's
or
affecting
even
them, or like even
people around the situation.
Yeah,
I mean, like the PTSD dealing with that, like,
and there were other threats made. There was a threat at
our niece's school,
which is
right across the street from our nephew's school.
My mom was crying, like very emotional, dealing with that, and trying to get my sister on the phone, like to find out whether they went to school. And our sister and our brother-in-law, sat down and had a talk and decided not to send either of them to school that weekend.
Yeah.
I don't blame them. I don't think anyone would frankly blame anyone in that situation for not. You want to keep your children safe, and ill people make threats like this. You should be rightfully scared. You should be. A horrible situation. You just hope things like this don't continue to happen, but you can't be that naive. There has to be something we could do.
Put a fucking Rambo in every goddamn school. Metal detect. I guess metal. I honestly think like metal detectors. That's
metal. Yeah,
it's like so fucked up.
Yeah.
Every single school just having security and just making sure you're not bringing any fucking.
This BuzzFeed thing I wrote, like 17 things that a person that lived in the United Kingdom thought weren't normal that we kind of think are normal, and one of them was metal detectors, and
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, it shouldn't be normal, but it is. It's,
Yeah.
like-
as long as we have guns in this country that are easily obtainable, I mean, we need to protect.
we
children who
need
are
to keep
most vulnerable.
we need to keep guns away from mentally ill people. That's it.
Yeah, that's. Well, I mean, that's number one. But I mean, realistically, that's never going to be achievable.
Yeah.
Especially with a healthcare system which is tied to your employment and not tied to being a human living in the country.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
just ridiculous.
Yeah, fucking. I don't know. We need healthcare for everyone. I mean, how many people don't go to the doctor because they can't afford it? How many people? Oh, hey, I can't go to a therapist because I can't afford it. What the fuck is it? Our country's failing us.
It's crazy that people like there was a trend of people taking Ubers to hospitals because they didn't want to get ambulance.
Because the ambulance is so fucking expensive.
Oh, so expensive.
It's like $10,000 to ride in a fucking ambulance. There's a fee after you give birth to a baby to have skin on skin contact with your baby. There's a fee for that. There's a fee for everything. America is the most ghetto fucking country in the fucking world. It's great if you're rich. It's like, oh hey,
it's great if you're rich.
Ooh. If you're poor, it's so fucked. It is the most fucked country you can have because everything is working against you. You have a fee for this. Soon we're gonna have a fee for breathing. Hey, how much oxygen do you intake? Oh, here's a fee. Fucking $75 a month.
I mean, we were just looking at our cable bill. It's ridiculous.
God. It's just like the dumbest fucking shit. They're just fucking upcharging on every single goddamn thing because that's fucking capitalism. I've decided I'm never reproducing because I'm letting capitalism win. And guess what? When capitalism wins, this country fails, Paul. Honestly, capitalism's failing.
Yeah.
It's honest. It's such a failure. Oh, it's so fucked.
Yeah, I'm just.
Plus, there's kids out there that need to be adopted. Don't fucking reproduce, especially when you're fucking an idiot. I mean, there's so many fucking idiots just fucking railing off kids. Like, hey, yeah, I mean, if you're living paycheck to paycheck, maybe don't have a fucking kid. Maybe.
Probably keep your penis away from down there, or vice versa.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I mean, it's fucked.
Yeah.
I mean, if I had a kid right now, I could provide for them. I would be a sacrifice to my own life, and that would suck. That would suck,
Yeah.
and I wouldn't want that. Yeah. But I would give them the best life, and even
Yeah,
that
you
is
have
not a great life.
you have an obligation that if you have a kid, you take care of that kid.
Yeah, well, there are a lot of shitty parents out there that just don't.
I don't get that.
Hence our earlier conversation about people that fucking starve their fucking 15 kids. Fuck those pieces of shit.
Fuck.
They were making enough money too, which is so
Just
fucked.
Fuck. But mental illness again coming into play, especially with the mother, was evident, but that doesn't.
Yeah. Well, so my thought process about doing podcasts is so not doing one every week because I want to create videos. The problem I have is I want to create videos, but I need a editing software that actually works pretty well. I think I have a decent one, but I don't know how to use everything well, and also just editing videos. I think it's more digestible entertainment than us just talking about some
Random shit for an hour.
Yeah, depressing random shit for an hour.
Depressing random shit for an hour.
Very depressing after a while, and then we're just like, oh, there's no hope.
That could be a banner above us.
Yeah.
Depressing random shit for an hour.
Yeah, but shorter content, making that because I mean we can do that easy, no problems.
Yeah.
Easy, no problems. I mean, it's just the editing for me, honestly. Than me having to sit down and fucking edit because Paul does fucking absolutely nothing. This lazy piece of fucking shit.
I'm here doing this.
Oh, Paul. Paul
I'm sitting here.
I'm in here just sitting here.
Yep.
Just the fucking talent. Just the fucking talent.
Yeah, definitely. But I did like your earlier suggestion. We were talking in the car on our way home, and we were thinking about getting a shit ton of food and just destroying it.
Doing some mukbangs.
Yeah.
Paul doesn't know what mukbangs are. Okay, if you don't know what mukbangs are, So it's literally just getting a fuck ton of food, putting it in front of you, and then eating it, and just making all the. Yeah, this is pretty good. And then just talking, just talking, kind of like a podcast, but like just eating a fuck ton of food. And Paul's like, "Yeah, I'd be down with that. That actually sounds pretty good. It sounds pretty good." Of course, it fucking sounds good to him because he just wants to fucking eat the most food ever. But like, yeah, there's people that there's some chicks that are really skinny that do fucking mukbang. They eat so much food. They eat more food than we ever be able to eat. They have like a whole fucking seafood platter the size of this fucking table with a crab fucking arm that's like the size of my fucking arm, but like fucking yay thick. And they'll just eat the whole thing, dipping it in fucking butter. Just sucking the fucking juices out of it and just
Nice.
I mean, it looks good.
Sexy. That's sexy.
Yeah, but there's definitely dudes that are jerking off to this shit.
That is
But,
sexy as fuck.
It's like the ASMR mixed with like the wanting to eat that much food, It's just like if we ever did that, Paul would have to actually start working out because Paul would die of a heart attack in the next 3 years. We did that.
3 years, man.
It would be 3 years, and then his heart would quit on him and be like, "I can't do this anymore, bro." Peace out, bro.
Peace. Deuces.
I was thinking of fucking some stories. Fuck. I mean, the one story the only one that's really coming to mind is when I fucked up. That's the best way I can describe this. We were over to Paul's handy-capable friend's house, and I was like, "This is pretty cool." We're chilling in this pool, and we're swimming around and all that jazz. And he's like, he invites us up north, and I was like, "That sounds pretty cool. Let's go up north." And Paul's like, "Nope, Patrick, you made a mistake."
You know what? No.
Yeah.
Let me.
You made a huge mistake.
Listen. He's not a bad person, okay?
Not a bad person.
He's
Not
not
bad.
he's not a horrible person.
Yeah.
But like, it's just like, I don't know.
This is also our formative years. It was like 13, 12,
Yeah.
13, like you're becoming to what you are,
Yeah.
not fully formed developed human being. But anyway, I was like, "Oh, this house is pretty cool, pretty chilling. I'm having fun, doing stuff. And it's better than just doing nothing and sitting at home playing video games you already played before." I was like, "Okay, this sounds pretty cool. Let's go up north." And so we go up north with him and his father. I don't know if he wanted me to share the story, but I'm fucking sharing it, bitch. Anyway, we go up north, and some of it's fun, but we meet one of his neighbors up there, I guess.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah, and the first thing he pretty much says is that you made a huge fucking mistake coming up here because he's just so weird. Like, I don't know if you remember that conversation at all, but I was like, "Oh, really?" And he's like, "Yeah, dude." I was like, "Cool, bro." He's a cool kid. He was a cool kid. Saved my life. Almost died in this trip too. Yeah, it was fucking
True story.
waves of death, whatever. So we go to a fucking like pier. It's off Lake Huron. Lake Huron, yeah. And wavy day, and there's these huge rocks off these pier. I fucking get swept up onto a rock, and then I'm literally holding myself, looking at this huge gap in the rocks, which if I just go into it, I'm just in like a fucking tidal wave of fucking just churning like a fucking wash machine into a bunch of rocks, dead. That's the easiest way. And so this probably like fucking 80-pound kid pulls this fucking my fat like 150-pound ass out of the fucking shit, saved my goddamn life. I'm like, "Thanks God, thank God this fucking kid was here." Saved my goddamn life. Anyway, I think there were some fun aspects to it, I'm not gonna lie, but being there was just very awkward and very weird. But the weird part was this kid gets in a fight with his dad, and his dad let some information fly. He's like, "This kid's so fucking lazy. He just sits in the chair. He just shits in the fucking chair." And he got so mad at his dad, like, "What the fuck?" And so him and his dad just leave. And so we're just in this cabin, just alone, just chilling. And we're like, "Oh my God, he's actually shit in the chair." And whatever. And so like they come back from like a drive and whatever, and they obviously like, like, I don't know, made up, yeah. But his dad comes back to us and he's like, "Yeah, I was just joking about that shitting in the chair thing." And Paul and I like both knew like this guy was not shitting around about this guy shitting in a chair. And so this So he's like, yeah, you heard what my dad said, right? I'm like, dude, it's fine. You shit in your chair. It's fine. And he was like, I didn't fucking shit in my chair, whatever. It was the most awkward situation because like dude, just admit it. Like we at this point we know you shit in your chair. Like you just were too lazy to get up and you just shit in your chair. And also you're kind of handicapped. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Whatever. You shit in your chair. Who cares? But he wouldn't admit it. Whatever. And so at that point, I was like, this trip is over. I was like, I'm absolutely I'm done.
I believe we did leave that night, which
yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I gotta go to the football camp. You know, they starting. I didn't know about it. And don't know if they bought. They definitely didn't buy the excuse, but whatever. We fucking went back home, and I was like, never again. I tried Paul in that situation.
yeah,
I
I
felt
told
so
him.
bad.
I told him multiple times we probably shouldn't.
Yeah, I felt so bad. Yeah, but yeah, that was a terrible experience. I forgot the other one I was gonna think of, but yeah, that was the first one that came to my mind. All right. And if I did a horrible job explaining it, it's because I really didn't want to talk about it because it's fucking traumatic.
Yeah.
Fucking trauma. I got serious trauma from that whole thing. It's all fucked.
That was
Honestly,
yeah.
so
That
fucked.
was traumatic.
Yeah, that was a absolutely fucked time. But yeah. So yeah, I wanna do fucking videos. Also follow me on Petty Fatty Cakes on Twitch. Petty Fatty Cakes, because I'm the best streamer there is. There's no better streamer. I know everything about infrastructure. I know the most. Come to me when you kind of get infrastructure.
I do
information.
only infrastructure deals, and then all the other deals as well. Cause
biomechanical engineering. I'm the best at it. There's no one that better than me. I got my
nuclear physics.
I got my degree in finance, but guess what?
Nuclear physics. You wouldn't believe it, people.
You wouldn't believe it. I'm the best. I'm the absolute best. There's no one better. I don't even know who these people are because they're just complete shit.
Some guy
Who
with
cares?
frizzy hair and a mustache. I think his name was Albert.
Okay, do they spend as much time as in the suntan bed as me? I don't think so. Would they get
He
the
told me I was awesome, and
that piece of shit? Fuck that piece of shit. You can tell me I'm awesome. I don't care because I already know I'm awesome. You don't even need to say it. Guess what? I have gold bars coming out of my asshole. Thank you.
MC
Thank you.
equals fuck you.
MC equals fuck you, you piece of shit. I got a degree in finance, but guess what? My biomechanical engineer, nuclear physicist. That's what I am. That's what I will always be. And yeah, my next president of the United States for the next 20 years because I'm the best.
2024, baby.
2025, baby. Yeah, we'll catch you again. All right, let's wrap this shit up.
Over to you.
I love you.